What's going on YouTube? It is your man's Mr. Dominic Cruz coming at you with another video. Yes, another one. What's going on, you guys? I hope you guys are striving for your purpose and mission in life. You guys are going out there, working hard for it, grinding it out, and getting rewarded for it. Because at the end of the day, when we go with that purpose and mission in life, good things do happen. And I have a really special guest with me. Her name is Ruby. And she's going to be working with me, so it's not going to be just me you'll be dealing with, but
when you're looking for a woman's perspective, that'd be helpful. That's kind of where I want to step in.
That's your woman right there. So basically want to get her perspective on some things, and obviously we're going to ask each other some questions, and hopefully this is going to be some good answers that you guys can get something out of to help you moving on, to help you get into a new relationship, or to deal with your self-worth and how to deal with breakups, because I know it could be tough at sometimes. But let me ask you this, Ruby. What is the first thing that you've done when you got out of a serious relationship?
Well, the first thing that I did was basically change my attitude.
Okay.
Like, probably the last long-term relationship I got out of, that was probably a reason that, that they didn't want to be with me, because I honestly just didn't have a lot of self-worth. So the first thing I had to change was my attitude.
Okay.
And just kind of find where do I get that outside of, being with someone. How do I find that from me?
Right. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's actually really important too, because you have to look at the whole thing, and you have to see what is it that you want to change. And attitude is actually one of the most. It's actually one of the most things that does change.
So what's that like for you?
What's that like for me? Getting out? Oh, well, I guess the last long-term relationship I had, because the last relationship I was in, that only lasted 8 months, but the last one, what that did for me was, I had to change something. So I had to use, there was something that I wanted to talk about. There was something that I wanted to do, and that was to help guys go through, help them get out the same experience that I was once in, because one of the things, I didn't know what I wanted to do. I was really lost. I was shocked at the same time, and I went out a lot, and that wasn't the best thing to do, because it was almost like we talk about budgeting a lot, and that was a time where budgeting wasn't really my focus. So I was really lost. But at the same time, the more days that kept going, the more I started to realize the value that I had. I started to realize that something had to change, and my attitude actually changed later.
Okay.
So it changed later, and that's a little reason why I'm a little bit more savage.
So, but how do you think it would have been different if you had started by changing your attitude?
Really good question. Because I used to be really careful on how I made other people. Well, I used to be really careful about what I said, but that was the thing. I always thought about, what I said and stuff like that. I still think about it. I gotta be careful about, because I want to make sure that I want someone to feel good. I don't want them to feel bad because of what I said or anything like that. But honestly, the whole attitude thing, it just happened. I just said, you know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna just do me and just say how I want to do it. So, does that make sense?
Yeah.
All right. You mentioned that, attitude was the first thing that you changed, and you started to look into more self-worth. And self-worth is big.
Huge.
Huge. So, what are some qualities that you saw in yourself that said, you know what, I am worthy?
So, first of all, I found a lot of relief at the gym.
Okay.
I would run it out. I would take classes, different things, just to kind of, kind of let the anger that I was feeling, the
oh yeah,
a little bit of sadness, all that. But then when I got done with a really good workout, I was like, oh man, I'm powerful, you know?
Good.
And then actually, as I was showing myself by going pretty consistently, that one, like I had a consistent character, right? I was capable of
Right.
being consistent in something. And two, as I started to get stronger and like could do more moves and like would feel less tired after different sessions, or like would finally be able to do harder things through my workouts, I was like, oh, I'm capable, right? And so I don't think it has to be go to the gym for everyone, but I think for me it was really valuable to find something that I was good at, and something that I felt like I was good at, and something that I could practice and show myself that I can grow as a person some way or another.
Okay. That's actually a lot of things that a lot of people like to do after, certain events. Like to go to the gym. Actually, you know what? Going back to the first question you asked me, that's one of the things I did was go to the gym.
Why? So why did you go?
I went to the gym. Okay.
I mean, of course you want to look better, right?
I did.
Like
I did.
Everyone's
Okay.
like,
I remember.
I could stand to lose a couple pounds, right?
No, at that time there was a certain event that happened, and I was so mad because I embarrassed myself, and I went to the gym, and I was just like, you know what? I went to the gym out of frustration, out of anger, and just lifted like heavy dumbbell. I just like lifted really heavy, and it's actually on one of my Instagram videos. I think it was back in August 25th.
Oh man.
2016.
You got the date.
And you'll see that video where I just started lifting on those dumbbells, and but that's one of the best stress relievers.
Yeah, I think kind of I forget the topic, to be honest, but I think like another benefit of finding something that you could be good at is just having an outlet, right?
Yeah.
Where you don't have to be so stressed about all the things that you're thinking, or like why you might not be worthy, or like why this person broke up with you. Maybe they told you, maybe they didn't tell you, maybe they lied to you, you don't know. All these different things, right? But just kind of having an outlet, finding a place where you can gain some confidence back, and then you're like, oh, I could be a confident person, right? And no, really. And then I think from there you go from like, oh, I can be confident in the gym, to like, well, I met my boyfriend at the gym, but you could like be confident, like not just like at lifting or like at running or like at specific things, but it's like, oh, you could be also confident about talking to people, or like now you have a new hobby or a passion that's a good point of conversation.
Yeah.
Kind of when you are ready to meet people, or even if you're just like practicing meeting people.
And you mentioned that's when you start
anything.
seeing more qualities, more empowering stuff. When you went to the gym,
Yeah, and you're like, oh, I'm like so fun and interesting.
I know a lot of us, especially when we go out to the gym, or after we come home to the gym.
I'm not in the frame. I'm gonna take it.
So it was just like after the gym.
Selfie arm. At the gym.
Oh my goodness! That's like me and like honestly, people after the gym, we all do this. We're like, you look at yourself in the mirror, and it's like after a workout, you're like, oh damn, okay, I see myself. I see you.
Right, and then you're like, oh, one day, maybe soon.
But
so we'll see me.
That is the beauty of working on yourself, working on your purpose, working on your mission, because you want to not only do good, but you want to look good. And that is why I tell you guys every video to focus on your purpose and mission in life, because good things do happen. And it's a fun journey, because it really is, because I've always learned that pain is your greatest teacher, because it's giving you the best lessons in life. And not only that, but the values that you find within you.
Yeah.
It is unbelievable. Well, obviously, we're going to talk. Ooh, what happened?
I have something.
Okay, go ahead.
You can only grow outside of your comfort zone. Does that make sense?
That makes sense.
Yeah.
So, obviously, I'm going to have her on another video with me. Obviously in the next, I don't know which one, but we're gonna make another video. Yes, another one. But,
Another one?
but I really hope you guys get something out of this whole thing. And obviously, you know, if you guys are interested in not only, obviously, these videos are meant to help you. So, obviously, if you want more than just help, you want to thrive in life. You know, look where I was 2 years ago versus where I'm at now. You know, you could be in that position as well. Where she was in her past and look where she's at right now. So, you know, just imagine of where you could be in life, and you know how you can get the best revenge, and that's to be successful. So that's pretty much where we could help you out in. So not only myself, but Ruby can help you out. And obviously, if you guys find this information valuable, I want you to drop a like, drop a comment, drop a share. And of course, it is your man's Mr. Dominic Cruz, and this is
Ruby.
And what are we doing? Coming at them with the what?
Another one.
Another one?
Another one.
Another one. Take it easy, guys.